Today we're going to do another build, and it's the Lego Speed Champion Time Machine Back to the Future DeLorean. A lot of you probably know this car already. It's something I picked up. I picked up quite a few Speed Champions and other bits and pieces to do while I'm here in Germany, because I'm not in my usual workshop, which you already know. And today's episode 19, and I didn't promise, but I did say that I'd try and film an episode every day. So I'm back down here in the cellar with buttons and as I say, this Speed Champions, which we're now going to open, and if I can find the thumb press, which is there, and a pretty thick manual that goes with it. And for those that don't know, it's the 77256 is the number of the model, 77256, and got quite a thick old manual, so it might take a couple, 2 or 3 episodes for us to get through this. I'm going to do the best I can. So we've got a sticker sheet there, we've got what looks like a chassis, then we've got a couple of well, we don't know what they're going to be yet, but a couple of those, and I'm guessing that this is bag number 1. So I don't think I'm going to split it over 5 episodes, but I might split it over 2 or 3, see how we get on. The most important thing is that we keep content coming, I think, and hopefully give you something different to watch. If I had Lego to sort or minifigures to go through with you, I certainly would do that, as you know. Let's put that up there. We've got some little bags. Oh look, we've got some of the little heads already. I'm gonna have the right, yep. So first mistake, wrong head on wrong body. Thought that was the case. Oh, come on, get your head on. There we go. We all know who that is, don't we? Doc. There we go. And here we have well, I don't know if does Marty. I'll have to find Marty's hair. Oh, Mr. Marty McFly. Right, might be in one of these bags. So just gonna have a quick look. We have Marty McFly's hair. So there's your 2 characters, Marty and Doc. So that's well, they go there and there, so they can keep an eye on me while I'm doing the build of their super duper car. I wonder how many of you remember Back to the Future when it first came out. How many of you are as old as me or older and remember Back to the Future when it first came out. I'm surprised that the younger generation today are even interested in a car from a film that's as old as it is, because it is pretty old, isn't it? Everybody's got to acknowledge that much. Right, let's start building, shall we? Let's start building. I never thought I'd see myself building this car, to be fair. Not in a bad way. I just didn't expect it, I think. I quite liked the film, but I would never say I was a fan. And I know that it carries a lot of history, the old Back to the Future film. It really does. What other cars are there from old films and TV series? Do they? I don't even know if they do do they do Kit from I can't remember the name of the program now on TV. What was the name of the program? You're going to have to tell me because it's completely slipped my mind. But I remember the car, Kit, or the helicopter from that program. Yeah, and you're all going to be shouting at me now because I've completely slipped my mind. Oh, I think I've got Alzheimer's or something similar because I'm forgetting so much at the moment. I am actually a bit worried. I have even spoken to my doctor about it because I'm that worried. It's just silly little things like that where I forget. But I'm hoping that you guys will help me out here, and you'll come back in your droves with all of the things I'm thinking about, which is television series with cars that are memorable, and or helicopters, or I know the 18 van. We remember the 18 van, don't we? Did the 18 van is that available on Lego? I don't know if it is. I haven't seen it. It might have been an old model that was done a long time ago. Um, but I don't remember. Right, well, there we go. That's already coming and looking a bit like a car chassis. Right, so we've got a couple of these Technic bricks that go over there like so. And that goes like that, and that goes like so. So I'm assuming that those are for the wheels. It is just a guess, if I'm honest with you. I don't really know. How long do you think we should make these episodes? Do you think we should make them about 15 minutes or so? I did one yesterday. I think it was nearly getting on for half an hour. I think that was quite long. I don't know what people thought. Unfortunately, I'm not getting as much feedback in the comments as I would like. If more people gave me feedback in the comments, that would be very handy. But unfortunately, I'm not getting as much as I would like. So if you are watching this, can you please do me the great favour of giving me comments about things that I'm asking about so that I can learn. I need to learn. I need to learn so much so that my I can give you the best service that I want, that I can, the best that I can. Right. Dum 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 dum. Forgot to put a little red one in there. Not that it makes a blind bit of difference, because it gets completely covered up. But I really don't understand why they put that in there. There's a little jumper brick goes on there, and then another little red one down there. This is all for the inside of the car. It's already getting a little bit of weight onto it. Poor little buttons. You alright, buttons? It's I know I'm sitting here with a shorts and t-shirt on, but it's actually 41 degrees upstairs at the moment. 41 degrees, believe it or not. I don't know what the temperature's like back in the UK at the moment, but it is particularly hot. So much so that poor little Buttons is doing everything she can to get out of the heat and find herself little cool spots to hide and settle down, as you can imagine. There's water bowls everywhere for her. La 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 la. Right, goes on there like so. Okay, so now we're building. So this has got a little control panel on it, and it has. If you can hear a baby in the background, I do apologise. It's my grandson. He's not very old. He's about 10 months old, and he is also struggling with the heat, as you can only imagine. At that age, there's not a lot you can do apart from cry when you're not feeling comfortable. So I'm sure you'll all, what's the word? Forgive him. You'll all forgive him. And my other granddaughter, Clarissa's younger sister, she's going to be 2 in a couple of months. So yeah, I've got one under a year, one under 2 months, one under a year, one under 2 years. Clarissa's 9 and Jensen is 11. You saw Jensen the other day in the video where we were filming on our journey down. Yeah, and they're thoroughly enjoying their holiday. But yeah, the heat is probably a bit hotter than they were expecting. Right, there we go. That's it, up to stage 24 already, on page 29. It goes on there, that goes on there, that goes there. This will be my second speed champion that I have filmed. The first one was a Ferrari, and it was one of the smaller ones, one of the smaller Ferraris. So this is probably one of my, what you would call normal size speed champions. Well, I don't know if you call it normal, because I know they do really small ones, don't they? They do the, because I mean they do really big ones, should I say? Really big ones. So this is probably, I don't know what scale they're all at. It doesn't have the scale size written on them, does it? Now, for those of you that are keen observers, you might see the RC models behind me. I'm also quite heavily into the RC scene, and the scale models of those are a much bigger scale, and probably easier to guess, to gauge. That's a better word. Better to gauge. So I'm thinking now that we might have come to the end of this. There's a spanner here. What's the spanner for? Did I miss that completely? I don't remember seeing a spanner anywhere. Oh, Doc's holding it in his hand. That's why I didn't see it. He's got the spanner. Right. Yes. And then these bits are the bits that are left over. We all love leftover parts, don't we? I'll be taking those back to England and putting them into my Alex drawers. Right, back to bag 2. Are you all still okay? Doing another bag? I think we'll finish at the end of bag 2 today. I don't know where we're going to end up with. That's bag 2. We'll work towards the end of bag 2, and then tomorrow will be another day. I'm also hoping to go to a toy shop tomorrow. I'm going to go to a Smith's toy store in France and film the Lego there. So if that is the case, I might break this up and bring you the episode tomorrow from France at the Smith toy store, and then bring another one of these out for you on Wednesday, just to break it all up a bit. What do you think of that? Is that a good idea, do you think? Again, please let me know in the comments. I love the comments. Right. I'm not quite sure what this is for, but it's there. It looks like it goes onto the front here. That goes upside down. Like so. How interesting. Oh, we have a sticker. We have a sticker. And it's this sticker here. Sticker number 6. Right, very good. Right, now this one goes here like so. And we have 3 of these blue 1x2 tiles. You alright, Buttons? Can you see Buttons clearly there in the picture? I hope so. I did try and make sure that she would be joining us, but you know what she's like. She's a little lady, and Buttons does what Buttons wants to do. And I'm sure you'll all agree that she has every prerogative to do so. Right, it's coming along, isn't it? Right, so we have some little jumper bricks here with some little studs to go on. Haven't got a clue why. Haven't got a clue why. A jumper, stud, and then call it a bottle top, because this particular brick is used a lot for bottle tops. Right, and now so that does go there, and they go there like so. What's quite interesting with these Speed Champions is that they're a mix of Lego and Technic parts, which is quite interesting. So the build is you've got like different things going on. You've got different systems going on, but very cleverly put together, must admit. Very cleverly put together. There's that, and then there's a cheese that goes on there, a little grey cheese. Ah, there we go. That's the front of the DeLorean, and now that's quite interesting because I'm not sure whether that's the back or the front. Still can't work that out. That might be the back. I think it is the back. Yeah, it is the back. That's the back of the DeLorean. So we still have the front to do. Now, very interesting. Right, so now we've got that goes there, then that goes. There's a little 1x1 stud and a 1x1 tile, green tile that goes in there, like so. I wonder how much of this is actually visible. I wonder how much of it is actually visible in the once it's all built and put together, or whether it's Right. So, oh, let's see. So that goes there, and that goes there. I see. I put something in the wrong place, which is fair enough. There we go. That's better. Sorry about that. Right. It's good that I make mistakes sometimes, I think. Nobody wants to be right all the time, do they? Unfortunately, I can hear my grandson upstairs, and I'm hoping he doesn't upset you too much. That goes there, like so. And then these go like so. Where does this... I'm not thinking that that is... Oh, I see. So that's, one goes there, and another one goes there, and they both go like so. Right, okay. Now this goes like so, and then this goes like so. Is that right? And then that goes on there, that goes on there, and then they go on like so. Right. Now, very interesting. And one of these now goes there. Ah, right, now we're into bag 3. Right, I'm going to stop it there now while we've come to a natural end in the proceedings. So this is where we're up to at the moment. This is the back of the DeLorean. There's the side, and there's the front, which still has to take shape. So there we go. We'll leave that there. We'll leave the instruction book there. Oh, Doc's fallen over. It's got his heavy spanner on. I suppose we could put them inside the car just to keep, so that the we'll take the spanner out of his hand. He could sit in the car, couldn't he? Oh, come on, you. Right, there we go. And there's Marty. Certainly not a lot of room for them in there. There we go. There you have the pair of them sitting in there, ready to take. Right, well, thank you ever so much. I don't know if you can see little buttons. Oh, great buttons. I know you're having a little restful time. Oh, we're a stretch, are we? There we go. Do you want to say goodbye to our audience for today? Yeah? Say goodbye. So thank you ever so much for joining us. And we'll be back again tomorrow with another episode. Hopefully it'll be from the Smith's Toy Shop in France. If not, then we'll carry on doing the building the Back to the Future car, Speed Champion. Thanks ever so much for joining us. All the very best. Take care. Goodbye.